Cahiera, thanks very much indeed. And first of all, I'd like to welcome all of our guests here to this committee this afternoon. And I want to strongly agree with you that when you say that the music industry greatly contributes to the overall economy. In fact, I believe the music and its many offshoots have a massive impact on tourism, in particular in this country. And I want to talk about two examples of this type of issue, if I may, and I have a number of questions then afterwards. But first of all, I suppose, and Lauris would support me on this, that the FLA was an enormous success in promoting both Irish culture and heritage and the Irish music tradition both nationally and internationally, and it was also extremely beneficial for tourism in Sligo. We've had the FLA for the last 2 years in Sligo, and indeed not only for Sligo but for the North West, bringing huge numbers of visitors to the town and to the wider region. And the FLA brought an estimated 400,000 in 2015 and over 350,000 in 2014. It is also estimated that in 2014 the music festival was worth almost 40 million to the Sligo, the local economy in Sligo, and that in 2015 it would have been closer to 50 million. Local hotels, restaurants, pubs, small businesses and many of the public in general all benefited financially from the promotion of this music festival, and many residents leased out their rooms. Whilst the rewards to the local economy were enormous, only 90,000 in specific government funding was allocated to the FLA in 2015, and I am sure we will all agree that this was returned in full due to the spending involved over the duration of the event. And I feel that there could be and have been greater support offered with the possible focus on promoting certain acts, for example new and emerging artists, which I'm sure you would all support, gentlemen. The second example is, and I want to discuss, is the Sligo Live Music Festival. And I see from your report here that IMRO is prominently involved in the sponsorship and promoting of music in Ireland, and I see where Sligo Live is part of that. So perhaps I just come back to that in a moment. But as you may know, the Sligo Live Festival has been running for the last 12 years in Sligo, and it has grown substantially over a period into a major music festival in the North West region that takes place at the end. And actually only yesterday I met a delegation from the Sligo Live. This is the programme for this year, starting on the 21st to 26th of October. But on the back of this growth, it is indeed unfortunate that specific government festival funding for the Sligo Live Festival was drastically reduced by 60% in 2015. For over the last decade, the festival has always received roughly something in the region of about 50,000, but this year is reduced to 20,000. And no festival, as you can imagine, can receive that high of a grant cut and be expected to provide the same level of service and indeed the amount of artists that are taking place, young and very well established artists. And this needs to be re-examined in the near future. And Fáilte Ireland's policy in relation to music festivals funding seems to have changed this year, and I will be seeking meetings with them